Crackle Barrel's problems are even bigger in the kitchen. Now, this is what the founder even alluded to when a local Fox channel interviewed him about Crackle Barrel and their woke stuff and what happened with that. He said, well, they need to take that money and fix the food. And he's absolutely correct. This is why Crackle Barrel is suffering, because they no longer make the food fresh like they used to. And people notice these things. People notice these things when they're eating, and they notice, like, man, this stuff is not really fresh. It's not good like it used to be. It's not. It doesn't feel like it's made from scratch. It tastes like it's microwaved, and that's because it is being microwaved. And this ex-employee from Crackle Barrel explains and shows you what's really going on in Crackle Barrel and why they're really suffering. It has nothing to do with them trying to appeal to a newer generation. It has absolutely to do with the food. So imagine them taking that $700 million that they spent on this new advertising campaign, and they spent it towards training their cooks better and fixing the kitchens and stuff like that. But we're gonna play the clip and hear what this ex-employee has to say. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so you can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get right into this clip. Here we go.
Loaf. The way it used to be done is they would be cooked every day fresh.
Oh, sorry, let me rewind it to the beginning. I watched a couple minutes of this. All right, here we go.
If you think what's happening in the front of house of Cracker Barrel is bad, you should know that what's happening behind the scenes in the back is even worse. I worked at Cracker Barrel for 8 years as a cook. And it's slowly gone downhill with a rapid acceleration in the past year. Let's start with biscuits. You can see here, they're frozen now. What they used to do is I used to make these pans of biscuits every day for like an hour, is how long they would last, because we went through them. And they would be hot and fresh straight out of the oven for the guests. And now they freeze them for days ahead of time. So what you could be getting is days old, and they just put them in a warmer for about 40 minutes, and that's what you're getting. And that's why they look like this now, instead of those nice big thick fluffy biscuits with butter smeared on top. No, you're getting frozen nothing. And the same with dumplings. They'll produce like 7-8 pans of dumplings at a time and freeze them instead of having nice fresh dumplings cooked for you. It's disgusting. Look at that. Next, meatloaf. It's microwave now too. Originally, when I first started working there, I would make multiple for the day, and then you would get a nice fresh hot piece of meatloaf. And now they cook 8 to 12 to 15 a day, and then bag them up like this for you and microwave it. Just a nice microplastic piece of meat. That's so gross. I mean, look at that. I don't want to eat that. I didn't want to serve it to people. That's why I don't work there anymore. Things like the fried apple, green bean, the pinto beans. I mean, they're bagged up at the end of the night, and then you are probably getting a nice microwaved side as well with your nice microwave meatloaf. The way it used to be done is they would be cooked every day fresh in a kettle. They would boil them, and now instead of that, they're even putting them in pans and water and then baking them because it's faster and you can keep up with it a little bit better. But it was just change for the sake of change. Microwaving this is absolutely disgusting, and I can't believe they actually wanted us to do that for people. Bacon doesn't touch a grill at Cracker Barrel. If you go to Cracker Barrel, you're getting baked bacon, all of it. You don't get a choice on how it's cooked. I mean, sometimes there are some different. I mean, this is legitimately what they were serving to people. Sometimes I say it was me. I had to do it. None of the corporate people had to do that. Sometimes there was a little bit of difference between how it got baked on the same sheet, but this is what they had us give to human beings. So you should know this is not the worst of it. The worst of it is in the back, and it's what they're giving to their supposed guests. You're spending money on microwave nothing. And it's all for the sake of the stockholders and the corporate side, because they can't help but ruin the guest experience for their bottom line.
Ridiculous. Because they were already losing money before this incident even happened. This just drew attention to it. It drew attention to how bad the food really became over the years, because Crackle Barrel used to be really good, used to be really fresh. I used to love Crackle Barrel, and it just progressively gotten worse, progressively gone downhill. And then they went and spent $700 million on this changing signs instead of fixing this stuff in the kitchen. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.